Wherever you came from, you need to go back. Alright? You understood that, right? Yeah? You have ID on you?
So here we are. We got more ignorant police officers that completely get triggered and frustrated because they're being ignored by this man behind the camera, and also how they escalate the situation. Of course, that's what they do best.
But you're recording a bank. So I'm investigating a crime right now, a possible crime. So you got your ID with you? How do I know you're not casing this place out, man? Huh?
Now, that is a police chief. That is Chief Owens, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this video is being recorded out in North Carolina. And not a good example that he's showing in front of his rookie-looking officer here, Officer Johnson.
You step on this property, you're under arrest, okay? You're banned. They don't want you here. Just went inside and spoke to the manager. She don't want you here. So walk on. You step on the property, you're under arrest.
Believe me, people, you're not going to want to miss a second of this video. And I know how most of you love to see silent audits as much as I do. Well, you're going to get a nice taste of it in this video, because Wolfgang Audits actually kills it in this video. I featured this man's channel before, not too long ago, but here I am again because this one is a banger. And I want you guys to subscribe to this man if you have not yet. He does great work. He is a new activist. And like I said, I have featured one of his videos before. I got to do it again, folks. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We'll see you in the comment section. I'll leave his channel link in the description. And make sure you subscribe. Let him know that the Surreal Cam sent you. Sit tight and enjoy the ride. This one's a good one.
What you got going on? How you doing? Is there a reason you're walking around recording everybody? You gonna talk to me? We're gonna go this route? What's your name? You got a name?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? What's going on?
You won't talk to me.
What's going on? Can you talk? Can you hear? Can you hear? No? You got ID on you, man? Huh? Do you have an ID on you? No? You understand what I'm saying? You speak English? Where you live, man? Huh? Where do you live? Are you gonna talk? No? Do you speak English? No? You need to go ahead and move, man. See you later. What's that? What? I don't know what you're saying, man. You can speak. You can talk to us. What does that mean? What does that mean? Brown? Can you talk now? Where are you from? Can you speak? Oh, so you're a puppy. So you can understand me then. Right?
Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. There is nothing wrong with coming up and asking what we're up to. But once you start escalating the situation, what you're about to see here, asking for ID, telling this man to get on moving off the public sidewalk, then that's where the problem is.
Yeah. Wherever you came from, you need to go back. All right? You understood that, right? Yeah. You have ID on? Do you have an ID on you now? Is somebody back there waiting for you? Can you speak to me? Or do we need to take you somewhere? You understand your video in a bank, right? Do you understand that? Will you talk to me, man? I just want to find out what's going on, okay? That camera's not talking to me. You can record all you want to. I mean, you're in a public place, but you're recording a bank. So I'm investigating a crime right now, a possible crime. So you got your ID with you? How do I know you're not casing this place out, man? Huh? You got your ID? Do you have your ID? Is that a no? Is that a no? Has he been in there?
Actually, he didn't go inside, but he goes back there and take a picture of the whole building.
So you understand why we're over here, right?
Why are you taking pictures of the building?
It's true what they say, silence kills. Now, I can just imagine how difficult it can be to keep silence and not speak to these officers when you're in that situation, when your freedom is on the line. It's not easy, it's scary, and it's intense. That's why I give Wolfgang Audits a lot of credit. Good job.
Can't talk to us? Why not?
Well, then you can move on. Move on. If you can't talk to us, man, move on out. Yes.
Don't come back to the bank. If you come back to the bank,
Stop pointing. You know what he's saying. You know what he's
if
saying.
you come back to the bank, you step on their property, you're gonna be under arrest. Okay, we're gonna put you in handcuffs and take you to jail. Cool?
You understood that, right? Because you thought it was funny. Dude, you can't be taking pictures of the bank. No, you can't. You can't. Go ahead. Walk back up there to that door. Go back to the door.
If you step back on their property, you're under arrest. You understand that?
Apparently you can understand
I'm
English.
glad you got it on video.
Yeah.
If you step back on First Bank's property, you in the orange shirt and the mask are under arrest for trespassing. So you need to walk on down the road.
Nope.
Oh, you can answer, huh? So you're just trying to be hard to get along with.
No.
Yes, you are, man. Yes, you are.
If you're not trying to be hard to get along with, why can't you talk to us?
Why do I need to talk to you?
Because we're trying
We're
to find out what's
figure
going on.
why-
So
you-
trying to figure out what's going on.
We can't if nobody talks to us.
I didn't call you. I didn't call
You're the
you.
one walking around here
All right,
taking pictures.
We got called because there was a suspicious person in a mask taking pictures at the bank. Don't think that's kind of weird?
If you worked in a bank, would you think it's weird?
I've never worked in a bank.
But if you
did.
worked in a business, wouldn't you think
I work in a business.
But wouldn't you think it's weird if somebody's coming around taking pictures?
No, because you know why they're doing it?
No.
They're protecting their privacy while they're in public. That's that.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
No.
I've already talked too much, man.
Huh?
I've already talked too much.
No, you still haven't told us your name. Look, man. Don't. You can keep on walking. That was a good start. You don't need to be standing out here in front of the bank, man. All right? People get nervous, especially when you got a mask on and your video and everything.
Now, how can cops be this dumb? You can tell that they're not used to these type of encounters and somebody that knows their rights putting them in their place, which is why these interactions are so valuable and educational and also important to watch. Now, these two boneheads are just dying to arrest this cameraman, and you'll see why now I say this. Check this out.
They think you're trying to case out the place, man.
Are you?
I think it's a crime that needs to be investigated, or a possible crime. Dude, not the average person comes up videoing the bank.
I'm not the average person.
I understand that. You clearly are not the average person. But you're out here videoing the bank, man. People rob banks. You understand that, right?
Hmm?
People rob banks, right?
I don't know who Rob Banks is.
Bye, man. You go on that grass, you're going to jail.
Y'all are fucking funny, bro.
What do you mean?
The parking lot.
I mean, y'all are hilarious. This is gonna be awesome.
Okay. We'll show you what second degree trespass is if you step back on the property.
You keep saying back. I was never on the property.
Sure you
You're-
are.
I was never on their property. I've stayed on public
Whose
sidewalk.
property is this?
Public sidewalk.
This is the
Public
town,
sidewalk.
This is the town of St.
Again,
Moses
guess what that means?
sidewalk.
Public. Public.
Hey,
Public.
just turn around and
You
walk
walked
away.
up to me, dude.
Just walk away.
Walk on, man.
No. I'm staying right here. Y'all are gonna leave before I do. I promise you that.
Yeah, I am. But if you walk back up there, you'll be arrested.
You're dismissed.
No, you're dismissed.
No, you're
Yeah.
dismissed.
Yeah.
If you step on this property, you're under arrest, okay? You're banned. They don't want you here. Just went inside and spoke to the manager. She don't want you here. So walk on. If you step on the property, you're under arrest.
I think that's the thumbnail right there. Y'all look tough.
You're a tough guy.
You're the one with the mask on. You're the one playing all these little games, man.
I'm not playing games.
Yes, you are.
No.
You came up here to play a game.
Do you know what the
today.
Fifth Amendment is?
What is it? I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You must not know it.
I'm sure you're going to tell me. Go ahead. Spit it out.
Do you know it?
Spit it
I
out.
asked if you know it.
Yes, I know it.
Okay, so
I-
that's why I wasn't talking to you when you walked up.
You don't have to.
Right,
man.
but y'all are demanding
Look.
that I do. Demand an
Look.
ID because I'm on a public fucking sidewalk. You're
Now you're
dismissed.
cussing in front
You're
of
dismissed.
in public.
I'm
No,
allowed.
yes,
First
you are.
Amendment.
No, you're not.
First Amendment.
There's more than 3 people here, right?
No.
There's 3 people.
There's not more than 3. There's 3.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
I know what you said too,
Yeah.
sir. You're
There's 3
dismissed.
people.
Before you make
You don't
this worse,
dismiss
you're
me.
dismissed.
You've already made it worse, man.
Have I?
Yeah.
I should have just stayed shut up.
Yeah, you probably should have.
Look, man. We're not trying to make it any worse than these guys.
Yes, you are. Both of you obviously
I
are.
asked you if you would leave, man.
Why the fuck would I leave?
Why are you cussing?
Because it's my First Amendment right to do
Not in
so.
front of 3 people.
I'm not in front of 3 people.
How many people are here?
I'm in front of 2 people.
You're one of them.
Now, can these cops make themselves look any more pathetic? Stay tuned, people, because the ending is priceless.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
You're dismissed.
Oh, see, y'all don't want to answer questions. I got it.
You're dismissed.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's 550 divided by 2?
Why are you asking me a math problem?
To see if you know the answer.
We're not here to do math.
I was just curious. I'm not demanding you
Stay
do
off
it.
the property.
You could, I
Are
mean,
you
you could
good,
talk all
man?
day long, brother.
Are you good?
You out there repeating the same
Are
shit.
you
If
good?
you don't step back on the
I was. There's no back. You keep saying back. I need you to fix that. There is no back.
If you step on the property,
Mm.
you're under arrest.
Am I?
You are.
What if I bank with First Night?
They don't want you
They
here.
don't want you here.
Well,
Go to
what if I'm a
go to
paying
go to a
customer?
different branch.
They don't want you here.
Okay.
This one in Pebble, the other one in Pebble. Okay? Just don't come back to the one in St. Paul.
I'll be where I want to be.
Okay.
Got it?
You good, man?
I'm great.
Well, I hope you have a good day.
I hope y'all have a better one. Walk of shame.
Now, isn't that epic, ladies and gentlemen? It actually satisfies me to see the ignorance from these cops in front of cameras and how they get educated and schooled and learn a valuable lesson with a walk of shame. How embarrassing, and these cops knowing. Good job by the cameraman, Wolfgang Audits. Go subscribe. Let him know that the Surreal Camp sent you. Show him support. His channel link will be linked in the description. We'll see you on the next video soon. Also in the comment section, if you're new to my channel and you like this type of content, guys, Also, subscribe right now and smash that bell for first notifications. And definitely, everybody, smash the like button.